Second item that we must confront and deal with, and I am glad the DG has spoken about it and covered it very well, is the issue of cost of construction. We cannot continue building using stones as the only solution and expect that you're going to get affordability. As a matter of fact, and I can see my friend Moses is there. I know they are, we've had a few debates during our stakeholder engagement. And one of the things that we have debated is stone cheaper than alternatives? But there's something that people don't tell you. They don't tell you the full story. Why is it so expensive to build using stone in Europe and America? And why don't you have a lot of stone buildings in those places? It's because there is some laws that they follow, we don't follow. For example, when you open a quarry to take stones, in Europe, you have got to factor into the cost of that stone, the cost of rehabilitating that quarry. Once you're done extracting the stones, by law, you're required to rehabilitate using your own money. But here in Kenya, what we have? Open quarries all over the place. And so if it's a distortion. And yet every day I'm receiving proposals from all over the world. The minute we talk about affordable housing, we are receiving proposals after proposals from all over the world about technologies. And the latest one I received is something they're calling 3D printing. Saying I can do a house a day using 3D printing. Go Google, it's there. So we have got to tackle this demon of high cost of construction. By adopting new techniques, we cannot continue doing the same thing and expect different results. So how are we going to tackle the issue of cost of construction? One, we are adopting what is called industrial techniques. Meaning that these houses are going to be built using what we call mass production. And to make it even more simpler, we are standardizing these units. These 500,000 houses are going to be standardized. And I know my friends who are architects are a little bit unhappy with me. You know, because they're saying now, well, you're taking away our... No, you design. But we don't want a bespoke product. By standardizing, you know what we are going to achieve? It means that we make doors to be the same. And by that, we can be able to have what is called large economies of scale. It means that a Juakali person today who is doing 1 door a day can be able to do 100 doors a day. And it means we have ring-fence opportunities for this country. Why should we import doors, ladies and gentlemen? So that's what we're going to get from standardizing the units and adopting industrial techniques. They're going to be modular houses. And I know I am compressing a lot of other slides so that I can move faster. So don't worry, it's not that it's not moving, but... And the other thing with that pillar, I think, is what the DG has covered, is in 2013, when Madam Gilu was the CS for housing, lands and housing, we did an exercise. We did a housing survey. And one of the things that we got from the housing survey is that Kenyans are ready for what we call alternative building techniques. They're ready. As a matter of fact, because now this State Department has been merged with Public Works, I have asked Public Works to come up with standards for schools, for clinics, because we cannot continue to deliver public infrastructure at the cost at which we're doing today and expect that we're going to have enough. No, we won't. So we must look for these alternative techniques. Build faster and build cheaper. Of course, linked to that is the issue of the skills. So you'll be happy to note that in the last government, we went and built a lot of TVET colleges. Now, if you see in the budget this year, one of the biggest beneficiaries of the budget is the TVET State Department. Why? Because we need to hire teachers. We've got colleges that we build, but there's no intake because we don't have teachers and trainers. Ourselves, we have asked National Construction Authority to come up with a curriculum that is going to be taught at these TVET colleges, specifically preparing our youngsters. How are these houses going to be built? We need more artisans than engineers in a construction. We need plumbers. Do we have enough plumbers in this country? By tackling that issue of the right kind of jobs, we would bring down our cost of construction, which makes up anywhere between 30 and 40% of the total development cost. Land sometimes make anything again between 40 and 50%.